Hello. In this video, I want to talk about why the game of Snake is harder than chess for AI. And in the next videos, we will create the best AI bot that plays Snake. So AI models have been really good at playing chess. Models like AlphaZero, like Stockfish, and Lila Chess have achieved superhuman level performance in chess. But chess is actually hard to play, but it's easy to model, in comparison to Snake, which is easy to play but hard to model. And it has this uh, important topic in it that is AI versus human difference. So there are things that is hard for humans but easy for AI, and vice versa. There are things that are easy for AI and hard for humans. And this Snake game can be one of them. So the way we solve a chess game is that we create a decision tree. So here we have a decision tree, we have a game state, and this game state, for different actions, we create different branches. Okay, so for example, action A, action B, and for each action, we simulate the result. So we take action A, it gives us a new state, we simulate opponent actions as well, it gives us a new state, and then we just create this tree. We go down the tree. In the end, we calculate the result for each action, and then we choose the action with the highest result. So chess is called a complete information game, which means that at each state, you know everything about yourself and your opponent. There is no fog of war, there is no hidden information. There are about 30 different actions per state. Okay, so these branches, you can have 30 different branches, and each chess game has about 40 moves. Okay, so this tree can go down up to like 40 different levels. The main difficulty of chess is in the mid game. The early game and the end game are easy, and the mid game is the hard part. So what makes chess difficult is just the amount of like these calculations and these different possibilities. Okay, so like as I said, we can we can have a tree with 40 different levels, in 40 levels, and 30 different branch at each state. So I want you to think for a moment for yourself that a snake can be harder than chess. You can think about these points here, like how can we create a decision tree, how chess is a snake is different in these topics. Okay, so the problem with the snake is that because foot placement is random, creating this decision tree can be very difficult. Okay, so when the snake eats the food, we wanna simulate the next state, but the next state can be anything, all right? Because like food can be anywhere. Another thing is that dynamic obstacle, because the snake body is moving and growing. Algorithm like for example A star pathfinding doesn't work that well here. So we have a dynamic obstacle, the number of actions per game. So at a chess game, we have about 40 moves. But in a snake game, we can have up to maybe 1000 moves. So why does it matter? Why the number of actions per game matters? The reason is because when you want to train your model, you want to train your model for maybe 5000 games. Okay? And because the number of actions is much higher compared to chess, the training can get a lot longer as well. So in my case, like maybe 1000 game could take maybe about 12 hours. Okay, the difficulty increases as well. So chess, as I said, chess is harder in the mid game, but the snake gets harder as the game goes on because the body gets bigger. Okay, and another problem with a snake compared to chess is that in chess you have very strong signals, okay, like very strong positive or negative signals, like for example capturing a pawn, capturing a queen. These things have a really strong signal for your model to progress. But here we don't have those signals. Okay, so what you see here is called a Monte Carlo tree search. Okay, a stochastic Monte Carlo tree search. So it can handle randomness as well, but it doesn't have any AI or neural network to it as well. Okay, so I think it's doing a really good job here, and hopefully in our case we want to use neural networks to create a bot that is far better compared to this. And I think it's gonna lose here. It does about 200 simulations. Yeah, it lost. So it does about 200 simulations, and hopefully we will create a bot that is far better than what you see here.